What the hell are you talking about?
From the moment I came back to Salem, I haven't been able to stop thinking about you.
That's insane. Just get away from me.
I know you're married to my brother, and I've tried hard to push these feelings aside, but it's impossible.
Is this some kind of sick joke? I mean, you have a wife that you are obsessed with. You were dating Nicole.
Only to distract myself. I've been using them to try and get you out of my head, but it didn't work.
You have totally lost it. Just go and get some help, would you?
Abigail, please. I'm desperate to get close to you. That's why I wanted to do Johnny's movie, but it didn't happen.
Can you get out of my way?
Oh, I've longed to ravage you. I never thought I'd get the chance, yet here we are, alone. And there's no time like the present. What exactly did Chad say to you when you ran into him just now?
Just that we would be pleased with the outcome of his testimony.
But he's the chief material witness against me. And if I'm acquitted, he has to relinquish sole control of the company.
Both things are true.
Do you really think he's on my side? The man used trumped-up evidence to get me ousted from the Mirror.
I don't know. Maybe he realizes he took things too far. He is still your brother, EJ. And despite all the bad blood, I think he's going to come through for you today.
What the hell are you doing?
Get the hell away from me, filthy pig!
I appreciate your optimism, Val. But let's just say Chad has had a change of heart. Would he really tell the truth on the witness stand?
You mean, would he admit to framing you?
He could go to jail for that.
I don't know. He was about to drop some big bombshell right before his whole coughing fit, so...
You think that was his conscience bubbling up in his chest?
I don't know what it was, but I've known Chad a long time, and I think he's a fundamentally good guy.
Are you implying I'm not?
All I'm saying is that if you are innocent, and Chad knows it, I think he'd have a really hard time lying on the stand. Son of a bitch!
What do you think you're doing, kissing my wife against her will, huh?
How do you know it was against her will?
What are you insinuating, you freak? It was more than against my will. It was an attack.
Listen, you want to come against me? Huh? You leave her out of it, you understand?
Not everything is about you, Chad. You see, the truth is, I could be going away for a lot of years, and I didn't want to do that without feeling Abigail's sweet lips against mine one more time.
Stop. No, please. Bailiff's right outside. He is not worth it.
You're right. Oh, I guess I'll see you in court. Thanks for the kiss, Abigail. I'll treasure the memory. Always.
Please be seated.
What's that about?
You tell me.
Mr. DeMere, I trust you're feeling better?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good. I remind you, you're still under oath. Try not to choke this time.
Yes, Your Honor.
Before your dramatic coughing display, you were sharing details about how the defendant's financial transactions came to light.
Yes. A few days before the kidnapping, a transaction was made from a private DeMere account. An account that only 3 executives have access to. Me, Kate Roberts, and my brother. There's no doubt in my mind that my brother is as guilty as sin, and if I were you, I would lock him up and throw away the key.
Chad! I mean, Mr. Demira, you just told me.
I'm sorry, are you saying that counsel had an ex parte conversation with my witness?
Miss Brady?
No, Your Honor. No further questions.
Miss Trask, you wish to redirect?
I don't, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. DeMary, you may step down. We'll take another brief recess and back with the prosecution's next witness.
All rise.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? You probably just sent my dad to prison for a decade. How can you call yourself a Demera, you traitor?
Why don't you ask your father that question after what he did to my wife?
What the hell are you talking about?
Don't you play innocent, you understand me? You know what you did.
What is this about?
Abby, let's go. We don't need to hear the verdict. We'll see you in 10 years. Or never.
Yeah.
Never sounds good.
What the hell was that?
Who knows? I guess Chad just wanted you out of the way, like he always has.
He acted like I did something awful to him. To Abigail, actually, and recently.
Hasn't that always been his MO? Paint you out as the villain so he can play good guy?
I suppose so.
Look, it's a good thing that you signed your shares over to me. That way I can protect the company. Which reminds me, I should probably get these documents over to the Demera lawyers to finalize the power of attorney transfer.
You're leaving.
Now? Why? What's the hurry?
The sooner we make this official, the less damage Chad can do. This hearing just proved that we can't trust him.
EJ, listen, I am so sorry. I got your hopes up about Chad's testimony. I really thought...
I know what you thought.
Listen, I don't understand what happened up there. I really thought he was going to exonerate you.
So much for Chad clearing EJ's name.
Be seated. Miss Trask, please call your next witness.
The state calls Lucas Horton to the stand.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do. Yes, that's him.
Let the record show that Mr. Horton has positively identified Jason Smith as the man that was holding Miss Demira captive at the time that he found her. The same Jason Smith that was the recipient of cash payments from Demira Enterprises, as per Chad Demira's testimony and accompanying evidence in the record.
Noted.
Thank you. No further questions, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're a witness, Miss Brady.
Mr. Horton, did Jason Smith ever state to you that he was hired by my client to kidnap Sammy Demira?
No.
Did he imply it?
No, we never discussed
So
it.
you have no direct knowledge that my client had anything to do with the kidnapping of Sammy Demira?
Direct knowledge? No, I suppose not.
You suppose not. Frankly, Mr. Horton, I don't know what you're doing here.
Objection.
Withdrawn. But since you are here, I'll just ask you this. How do we know you didn't kidnap Sammy Demira?
I had nothing to do with Sammy's kidnapping. And you sound as desperate as your client, grasping at straws, blaming everyone under the sun.
I'm only asking you.
And I'm telling you that it's ridiculous. All right, EJ's jealous because Sammy and I wound up together.
Oh. Well, just for the sake of putting this to bed, I'm sure you wouldn't mind establishing for the court. Do you have an alibi for the time of Sammy Demira's kidnapping?
Objection. This is a fishing expedition.
I'll allow it.
When Sammy was kidnapped, I was with my brother Philip,
You were with Philip Kyriakis.
who, as you know, was unfortunately
missing and presumed dead right now.
So you can't prove where you were.
I'm sorry that my alibi might be dead.
Pretty convenient, no?
Wait, am I the one on trial here right now?
No, you're not.
Good, because Jason Smith named EJ the kidnapper. You know, there was a paper trail to back it up.
Obviously helped my brother plant.
Mr.
You're the one
DeMera.
that should be on trial here. You
That is
kidnapped
enough.
Samantha, and if you lay a
Sit
finger
down.
on her,
You what?
I'll kill you.
Order! Order in my courtroom. Miss Brady, I'm going to pretend I didn't just hear your client make a death threat in my courtroom. But you best muzzle him, because I will hold him in contempt.
May I step down now?
You don't ask, I tell. You may step down. Court stands in recess for the rest of the day. Mr. DeMera, I suggest you get a good night's sleep and come prepared to sit quietly tomorrow.
All rise.
You know he's lying, right?
It is not appropriate for you to talk to me unless you're ready to take a plea deal.
He lied on the witness stand. You should charge him with perjury.
The rant of a desperate, guilty man. I'll be sure to tell Sammy how far you've fallen.
I'll see you tomorrow, Mr. DeMera. You should enjoy your freedom while you still can.
Oh, he can't get away with this.
That was not a smart
I
move.
don't care. Aren't you worried that your sister is going to be with the man who kidnapped her?
We don't know it was
If
Lucas.
Chad planted that evidence, he obviously got it from the real kidnapper. Who else could it have been?
We need to focus on beating these charges. I just did my best to impeach Lucas's testimony up there, and we're just gonna have to hope that that's enough. I want to know why Chad changed his mind up there.
You really think he was planning on exonerating me?
I do. Which means something happened in between to make him furious with you.
But what? I didn't even see him.